So this may sound rude, but why should people care about what I say? Nobody should care about what I say. Nobody should care about what you say because we haven't done anything yet. We haven't done anything credible. We haven't done anything special for anybody to care about what we say, right? We're not important. We haven't established ourselves to become somebody who's important. If I had, 100K subscribers, okay, people might be like, okay, what he has to say might actually be important. You know what I'm saying? If I had some type of degree or I had some experience and inside a certain skill, right? Then, okay, he has something important to say. He has credibility behind his words, right? You don't have anything important to say. You don't have any type of credibility behind your words to actually like amount to anything, right? Everybody wants this attention and start earning some cheese behind what they say. You know what I'm saying? But they have no type of credibility. We have a whole bunch of yappers on what TikTok and junk, TikTok, Instagram and junk, but they have no credibility. So why is it important on what they say? They have to get that attention first. They have to get that you know audience for them to actually matter in what they say. And if you don't have that, if I don't have that, then anything that I'm saying right now doesn't matter. Right? That's what we're building towards. But right now, it doesn't matter. I'm just talking right now. I'm just another yapper in the space of yapping. You know what I'm saying? And like the internet tricks us for our opinion to think that it's automatically valid because okay, other people are saying the same thing or other people are saying whatever they feel, so we feel like our opinions actually matter. But our opinions don't matter. Like credibility matters. You know what I'm saying? Audience matters. What we have and what's actually there that we built matters. But anything beyond that doesn't. So I don't think you should take being ignored as an insult. I think you should take it as okay, maybe I should get more credibility. Maybe I should get more skills. Maybe I should actually learn how to do what I'm doing so that I can actually become the person who's important, become somebody who's useful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people for YouTube, right? When they want to make money on YouTube, they want to they you have to bring value to somebody else so that you can become important and so that you can become useful to them, right? Nobody's gonna listen to you just to listen to you. That's not what we do. Like maybe if this is your friend or if it's somebody that you care about, but if you're just listening to somebody on YouTube, you don't care about them. You're listening because you feel like okay, they have a certain value that I don't know. So if you feel like you're trying to make some money on YouTube, or you're trying to go and actually build something here, then you have to bring value. And like for me, I'm gonna start putting my face out on different videos and stuff like that. I already put my face out on short form, but you need to bring certain value to somebody else. And a value is a loose term. People don't understand what value actually means, and it just means something that other people are gonna gravitate towards and they're gonna take so that they can utilize it themselves. So if you bring some type of value to somebody else, then you can actually put that towards being important, and people are actually going to listen to you. They're like, okay, this guy has some type of importance. Like I'm working a job right now. I have about a year of experience, and people aren't gonna listen to me. They're like, what does this guy know? He doesn't know anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring some type of certain value, and to get that value, it takes experience, it takes years, it takes reps. So you just got to make a whole bunch of reps to get that value. I'm gonna actually talk about this in a later video, um, about how before you actually start making videos on YouTube about how to get better on YouTube, you need to make at least 100 videos, and that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. So once you make 100 videos, then you can actually bring some type of value to somebody else and actually like help them out and actually get them moving forward because that's what you want to do. Like I think bringing value to somebody else is a good thing because you're actually teaching them something. You're actually helping them with something. You're actually moving them forward. You know what I'm saying? If you bring value to somebody, then that's how you actually get important. And right now, you're not important because you don't bring any value to anybody. You're just sitting here and doing nothing really. I don't know. You could be doing something. You could be learning a skill, but eventually that skill could help you bring value to somebody else. A lot of things that you know probably actually does bring value. You just don't know yet. If you know how to play an instrument, okay, You can bring value to people who don't know how to play an instrument. If you know how to code or do software designing, then or software developing, then you can bring value to the people who don't know how to do that. If you know something in the industry that somebody doesn't know, you can bring value. If you know how to make music, you can bring value to people who need to make music. If you know how to make YouTube videos, that's why you see so many YouTube videos out there of people saying, I made this much money from doing this on YouTube, or I did this amount. You can say, okay, yeah, I made this and I'm bringing this value to somebody else so they can make the same thing. Not everybody's gonna make it because not everybody's gonna lock in and do it, but you're still bringing the value regardless, and that's always gonna be something that people want. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's gonna want a little bit of extra cash. If you're doing a side hustle, you know that you can make a little bit more money by telling people how to do that side hustle, but only once you've got that experience in that side hustle. Like if you haven't made a certain amount of money in that side hustle, okay, don't teach nobody because you haven't even learned yourself. But once you learn yourself, you can actually start teaching people, actually start like going out there and be like, oh, I can tell you how to do this. This is the exact way I did it. Maybe your way might be a little different, but if you just copy the way I did it, then you're gonna get to the point that you need to get to. Right. So for me and YouTube, like I plan to start making well not start, I'm already doing it. I plan to make like 100 videos and I'm like, okay, later on, I'll be like, okay, I made 100 videos and this is what I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? This is what helped me get through this and the needle and the algorithm, and I actually got through to people and I actually got heard by people. You know what I'm saying? Like these first videos, I'm not gonna hit heard by nobody. YouTube is like, what the heck is he gonna get seen for? He has no credibility. Even the algorithm knows I got no credibility. So why would they even, you know, push me out? They won't. So that's my biggest thing. You're not important yet, but you can get there. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get some type of skill, some type of ability, some type of audience. And once you got that, then you can actually start putting yourself out there and actually moving forward and actually getting people hearing what you say. Because at that point, what you say will be important. Right now, nothing you say is important. Nothing you say matters because that's just how it works inside this world. You know what I'm saying? If you was the president, everything you said, everything you say matters because you're the president. You're supposed to have the most credibility out of everybody here. But if you don't have that credibility, then anything that you say doesn't matter. A lot of people think their opinion matters, but it doesn't. It doesn't to the grand scheme of things. It matters to them, but that's it. Anybody they care about, maybe, but that's it. Doesn't matter to anybody else. So that's my yap session for today. You're not important yet, but once you get there, once you get an audience, then you can actually start saying stuff that actually has meaning, that actually is important, and that will actually help people move forward because you have something valuable that they didn't have before. I'll see y'all later. See y'all in the next video. Peace out.